this is a no evidence high school run. You can see it right here. High school, right? And it's the second time I'm doing no evidence, and the first time doing high school. No evidence. I've done plenty of high schools before, though. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Just like this guy said. Give me the camera, give me that, and give me the spirit monks. I'm not allowed to use those. UV light, not allowed to use that. And that's pretty much all I can do. This is what I'm allowed to use. All that you see right here. Nope. Forgot about that. Now, it's all that you see. So, we are looking at... Right, before I do that, let me try to abuse it again. Because if you unlock the door, the ghost is going to be able to do things, right? I think the ghost only spawns when the door is unlocked. So I'm going to unlock the door, have the ghost spawn, and maybe get some... EMF things going. Alright. Let's see who we are dealing with. And what objectives we have. Maybe it's like poo water. We can do that. Without risking fingerprints, for example. Motion sensor, yes. Salt, yes. Smudge stick. We can do all of these. We should be able to do all the objectives. Nancy White, by the way. Nancy White, please remind me if I ask. When I ask, I will ask. Because I'm forgetful. The breaker's right there on the left side below the stairs. So that's good. I think we should go. Grab a flashlight. What's this, my monitor? A bit too dark? Hang on. Yeah, it's slightly low. There we go. Flashlight, a camera, maybe? And what else do we bring? Motion sensor, I guess, because we need it, right? Makes sense. I guess so. But should we use parabolics? Should I try to use that? Like, use that? I kind of want to try that. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Let's EMF. Let's check that. There's nothing going on. There is absolute, like, what's the name again? Nancy White. She's not doing anything. Let's see. So how the parabolic microphone works, or should work, is that there's the numbers, right? Revenant, that would be bad. That would be super bad if it was Revenant. The way this parabolic microphone works, hang on, let me check the graph before explaining that, is that it's gonna pick up sounds, especially like footsteps and things being thrown, and everything above like 5 or 6 in general is, she's doing nothing, is like a good indication of where to go. If you get like 2 on this number thing, on this display, might be just creaks, right? The high school is old. But everything higher would be something. So apologize if I'm not talking that much. I'm listening. I have my headphones all the way up. See? 2 means nothing. I know where that is. And this thing didn't do nothing. It didn't hear anything. Okay. So, I heard where she is. I'm going back to see if I can see EMF. But, in general, I know where she is. I have like two possibilities where she could be. I'm gonna show you. We did hear a phone. And I think that could be... Oh, is this another EMF 5 ghost? Uh-oh. Sanity is still okay. Alright, so I'm assuming, this is the entrance by the way, I'm assuming it's like one of these rooms, right? Because it sounded pretty middle-ish. Or upstairs, one of these rooms, because they're the same, basically. They both have telephones. I'm assuming it's one of these. So, since the parabolic didn't do shit, again, I heard the telephone ringing in the distance, and the thing said 000. So yeah, thank you for that. I'm gonna bring the motion sensor now. Let's go. I need to remember that I'm not allowed to take photos. Because yesterday, I took ghost photos that I already had because of my reflections. My brain is like used to, whenever the ghost spawns, face over there, take a photo like in a split second. But I'm not allowed to do that. Also, I'm looking for a boner, but more passively than actively. There's the breaker, which is kind of en route, which is a good thing. So I'm guessing it's gonna be over here. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe there's a door open or something. It's none of these rooms, I think. It's one of the far over there. So I think this way. Here's all closed. Let me turn this light on. Let's see. Are you open by any chance? No. Hello, good sir. Are you in here? Upstairs. Okay. We're done down here. Yes, I'm coming. It's upstairs. It's exactly where I told you, but it's upstairs. Or it's in a storage. Does a storage room right behind that have a telephone? I don't think it does. Right? I don't think it does. I think the room upstairs, like the two connected rooms. By the way, I hate those rooms because it's not two rooms, it's one room. They look like two rooms, but the game treats them as one room. But I had freezing breath in the hallway for a second. Because they are connected through like a doorway that doesn't have a door. So I think that doesn't count as a separate room. That's why it doesn't make it count as a second. Hi! You're in here, aren't you? We are freezing. Not yet. This door. So she's in here. Thought it was a boner. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I want to take photos. I can take photos. Oh, no, I can't. Can there be fingerprints on this? Can there be fingerprints on the walls? There's no telephone here, right? No. Yep. I heard you. Give me a sign. Give me... I forgot the name. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Ah, this is gonna be hard. Yep, that might have been me. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave this here. And I'm gonna bring some smudgies. Maybe some crucifixes instead. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm also gonna keep my flashlight. Because I'm not gonna go like back and forth like 5 times now, like I usually would. Because I'm not carrying any items with me to find out what ghost it is. Right, right. I don't know if am I allowed to use the static cameras for orbs? I don't think I am. Is there like a rule book of how a no evidence run works? If there is, let me know, because I want to know. But I'm not doing it if I'm risking jinxing the no evidence part of it. In general, I know where the ghost is, I think. I know what the ghost is. Right. Motion sensor worked. Look at that. Yeah, she's definitely in there. Let's see. Dude. Yeah, she's in there. Okay, so. So we don't need these anymore. Unless I want to know exactly where she's walking around. Let's bring the salt, which we have to do. Oh, she's around the telephone. She, right? Nancy White. Smudgy. I probably will do. But I don't think I'm gonna do it immediately because I might have to use my smudge sticks to find out what ghost it is. Right? Again, we have EMF 5. So we're looking Phantom, Banshee, Jinn, Revenant, Shade, Oni. I can't decide whether or not that's going to be Banshee or Phantom, for example, which is in here, right? Yeah. By checking if it's going to be freezing or not, right? Because last time we had freezing, this time we just have EMF 5, which I believe is EMF 5. That looks like EMF 5. Usually, when the ghost is spawning in, like as in a ghost event, that graph is gonna go up like EMF 4 or 5 even. It looks like it's EMF 5, but it's not because it's a ghost event. Why is it so dark in here? I forgot it. I'm not used to having a flashlight when I'm walking back to the room. But if I'm outside and the graph spikes up to EMF, to activity 4, that's not a ghost event because there's no one in the house that can trigger the ghost event. That's the breaker. Yo. Hey! Alright. Fuck it. I heard you. I heard you. I'm gonna turn it back on when I'm gonna go through here. When I'm leaving. Hello. Nancy White, it was? I think. Nancy White. So let's place salt here. And I heard the light switch, so I'm gonna place salt here. I'm gonna keep the rest. And since you're walking over there, have the crucifix. Keep the lights on, bitch. Yes, school. Definitely school. Let me go back. I don't think it's freezing. I do not think it's freezing here. Am I seeing my breath? No breath. It's not freezing. I'm calling that it's not going to be freezing, which means it's not going to be Banshee, it's not going to be a Phantom. It could be a Revenant, Sarah. It could be a Revenant. Which, if it is, I'm going to hate you. I will hate you. No, I won't. Keep this on. And this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make my way back, turning on the breaker, because that is so conveniently placed right here. Yoink. But it's just good to turn it back on. Also, I think I'm gonna go in through this side now, so I can turn off this light and the hallway in front in general. I want to keep. Fuck! I knew I had too many lights on. Let's see. Turning this back on. And, actually I don't have to walk over there now. So just keep this on. And we're good. And the rest is gonna be turned on when I make it up there. Why do you hate high school? Rex. Why? Why do you hate high school? Also, how did you find my I went live for like 20 seconds and you already followed. How did you get my channel? How did you see me? Suspicious. Let's see. It's not freezing, so we can get rid of some ghosts. Because I doubt it will be freezing. It still might be, but I'm gonna give her some time to settle down, to cool down, literally. And see what we're doing. So we got the salt. We just need a Smudgy. And she's more like in this room. Yeah, the Revenant will be EMF 5, fingerprints, and the writing, which we can't get. We can't see EMF 5 on here, and I'm pretty sure we got that. So I'm calling EMF 5. And I'm calling also no freezing. So freezing would be Phantom, Banshee, that's it. So I'm excluding Phantom or Banshee from the list of possible ghosts. So we have left Jinn, Revenant, Shade, Oni. Jinn, Revenant, Shade, or Oni. That's gonna be difficult. Dude. But usually Shades are less active in general when there are people around. So Onis are the exact opposite. Onis are not active when there are people around. Hang on. Onis are active. Onis are active when there are multiple people around, right? Like 2 or more. I think it's the way it's coded. Let me look. Become more active around their prey. When I went in there, nothing happened. Right? She didn't do anything. So we could be looking at something that's not an Oni, but instead maybe shade. Because it's doing something now, and it's doing something when I'm not there. Right? Like, for example, walking around. But when I'm in the room, nothing happens. But shades are known for liking people that are alone. Right? So there should be something happening. Which also would mean that it could be an Oni. I'm confused. It might still be something totally different, but otherwise it would be a Jinn. It's fucking with the telephone a lot, and Jinns like to do that. Especially the light switch, which he also did. Jinns like electronics. That's why they ring the phone a lot. That's why they call the phones on the counter. That's the vibrating sound, or the radio switched on. They like to do that. But then again, it's pretty much the only thing you can do in that room. Right? There's a telephone, there's a light switch, there's some books maybe that you can kick. But there's not much going on. What does EMF2 mean again? What does that spike? Is that throwing something? No, that's, I think, EMF3? What is EMF2 again? Maybe light switching. I forgot. Sanity is okay, I guess, because none of these ghosts is gonna be like Shade, Revenant, Jinn, or Oni is gonna be hunting me with a high sanity. So we should be good. I can make out whether or not it's a Revenant by looking at how fast it is during a hunt. And then just throwing some smudge sticks in it. Because that's gonna make it go crazy. And forget about me, so I can take my time and run away and hunt and hide. If I can't do that. High school is pretty big, so it might be hard. It turned the... No. Yes, it turned the breaker off. It turned the breaker off. Which usually indicates that it's not a Jinn. But I've seen Jinns do that. So, my plan is to go in, get some action in the actual ghost room. Get some smudgies, I guess. I can use them because I don't bring a lighter. Let's see if I get some action in the ghost room. And if I do, that might be a shade. Because shades are active when there are less people around. Onis are active when there are more people around. Currently, I'm not sure what to choose from. Revenants can be whatever the hell they want. The only way to distinguish whether it's a Revenant or not is to see if it's fast or slow during the hunt. And I will try to trigger a hunt whenever I can, whenever I have the chance to, or whenever I narrowed it down enough for not to be an Oni or a Shade. Then I will definitely trigger some hunts. But why am I going this way? Should I go this way? It could be a Shady Revenant. You're actually right. Where's this light? Here. Oh, that's good. Could be a Shady Revenant. We don't know. We'll see though. We're gonna... Already dark outside, what the fuck? We're gonna try to get some things. So this soul is still intact. And this has been tripped, of course. She's right there. Okay, where did I put the smudgies? Excuse me. How did you not trip that salt? Put the smudgies here. Helen White? Was that the name? Helen White? Nancy White. Nancy White. There's some things you can throw. No, can't. Is there anything she can touch? I can make that out actually. Can we touch this? No. Oh, she weren't here. Oh, that was never mind. Forget that. That was actually me. So, there's my camera. I can take photos. So, no, actually I'm gonna keep that here. Right here. I can't take photos because there might be fingerprints. I think shades? Do shades have fingerprints? I don't know. But again, she's not doing anything except for the doors. Right? No? Okay. But still, I think Oni could be... Like, one of the ghosts could definitely be fingerprints. Did you just... Bitch. It's not doing anything with them there. Which could mean Oni. Because Onis don't like alone people. Right? They like it when the people nearby, like more people. I think 2+. And shades to like up to 1, maybe. Shade, EMF5 orbs in writing, which we can't get. We can't make that out. We've done everything we can so far. There's still some aces up my sleeves I can pull to take a look. But for now I'm gonna check the sanity and I'm gonna check the activity. Because I'm kind of assuming that it's not a shade. A shade would have tried to kiss me at least. Right? Shades tend to kiss me when I'm alone, at least. So, I don't know. I'm kind of excluding shade. Not too sure about that, but it's worth a guess, right? What is this? That's EMF 4. Whatever that was. Was that a door? No. I think that was a door. Whatever. I'm bringing more smudgies. Smudgy budgie to the party. Let's see. Alright, hang on. We can... Oh, it's a spirit, right? It's not a shade. I just had the thought that I could try for... Yeah. Onis will be more active. Easy to find. That could technically be still the case. Because it's doing a lot of things. But then again, if it spawns right there, right next to the telephone, then any ghost will ring the telephone, right? Doesn't have to be an Oni. Also, this graph, it's doing some things, but I've seen way worse. But then again, this room is pretty big, there is nothing much to do. So, Yuri, it's not Yuri, Yuri is freezing. Shade. Ghost will not enter hunting mode if there is multiple people nearby. We can't get this. Unique strengths. Being shy means the ghost will be hard to find. Also, maybe? But then again, it's doing some things. And ringing the phone and opening doors, so I don't know. Revenant could be. We can check that. And I will, if I have to. Hiding from the Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. I don't know if I can do that. That's not really a good thing. Because I can't make out whether or not the ghost is fast or slow by just listening. Some ghosts are slow and they step a lot. Some ghosts are fast and they step a lot. So I don't know. Jim will travel at a faster speed if the victim is far away. That is not going to be a problem in high school. But I have to figure out whether or not that might be a Revenant. Because if it's a Revenant, I'm going to be dead. Right? So, and the rest is not in here. Spirit will be so easy to find out. Spirit will be so easy to find out. But for... Ooh. Oh, you're doing something now, Helen. Sorry. Nancy. Okay, should we risk a hunt? It might still be a Revenant. Right? So I'm going back. I'm not taking pills. I want to risk a hunt. And here's my train of thought. I'm gonna disable the breaker. Because that way, if the ghost is running fast at me, I know it's a Revenant. And also, this is super scary, but also I can, if I keep the breaker on, it could be a Jinn, right? And the ghost has to be really close to me in order to not be fast anymore. So, what did I jump there? Oh, the microphone, right? So, for now, I'm gonna shut off the breaker and try to see if that is indeed A big old ref. I have to remove the crucifixes though. I don't want it to use them just yet. I'm gonna put them outside the door, I think. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. We got 2 smudges now. And the ladder. Which is not gonna do anything. So give me the crucifixes that I put here and here. Because I actually want you to hunt for a change. I'm gonna put them on the bench here. Or maybe not. Why are you so bouncy? What the hell? Alright, so. Nancy White, give me a sign. Show yourself. Where do I... Oh, she spawned. But in the other room. She spawned over there. I think. Well, where do I go? What is a Revenant? This is super sneaky. First of all, I don't know where she spawns. Second of all... Shit. Nancy? Nancy? That's a Revenant. That's a Revenant. That's a Revenant. That bitch was super fast. Holy shit. She was zooming at me. Did you see that? That bitch is a Revenant. You were right again, Sarah. I don't know what I'm more astounded by. The fact that it's a Revenant that caught it, or that you guessed it right. I'm done. We smudged the ghost. We got the 3 objectives. I think they counted. Does it count during a hunt? I don't know. We'll see. But it is in fact the Revenant. Holy shit. Holy shit. Woo. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I will be leaving. Oh, believe me. But I will go back if the smudge stick didn't work. But I will take some crack before. So, I switched the breaker off just to make sure it couldn't be a djinn. And turns out it wasn't. So the breaker wouldn't have mattered, but of course I would have to check that. So we know it's a Revenant. We absolutely know that this guy is a Revenant. I wasn't too sure about what it could be an Oni, it could be Shade. This does not help much because the room is really weird. There's not much to do. But so we have ghostwriting and fingerprints, which is what we would have. That didn't work, so I'm going back in. What's my sanity? 40. I'm not risking anything. Give me nothing. I'm giving me that, I guess. Okay, cool. So we've confirmed 2 things. First of all, I mean, one thing is already known. That if you are in a hunt and the ghost is coming towards you, you can light a smudge stick, throw it at him, and it's gonna be losing you. So it's gonna be like going around, like looking for you again. And that's gonna, I think, take 5 to 8 seconds. I'm not sure on the numbers, but it's definitely gonna take a while before it starts actively going for you again. The second one is that you can't get the objective done by doing that. Right? We had the objective of smudging the ghost, but we did it during a hunt. And it turns out that this is not working. I'm coming. Give me a second. I'm not the fastest one here. You're way faster than I am. Jesus, calm down. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. No evidence run. We know it's a Revenant. It almost got my ass, but I was faster. Give me a sign. Show yourself. I'm just gonna wait for that to trigger. I'm not using my Smudge to get. I'm not using my Smudge to get. My sanity is way too high. You can't hunt me even if you want to. Come on, buddy. Are you over here? I do have a couple of smudges on me, so should be good. That might have worked already. I don't know. Where's the other ones? There's one. With that. I think I have one more. Oh, I never used one, right? During the hunt. There's one more at the truck, though. Also, Kev, you were gifted a sub. Because Sarah guessed right. Twice yesterday, and once today. And she couldn't decide who to give it, so I gave it to you. Come on, buddy. Give me a sign. What's the name again? Nancy? Nancy White. There you are. Nancy White. Come on. Yep. There you go. Oh, you stepped on the salt. Took you long enough. Let's go. We're done. Ah, shit. It's a Revenant. We found out that's a Revenant by just waiting for a hunt. So you can see whether or not the ghost is coming fast at you. And be sure it did. It was fast. This is weird. But we are done. I think the objective worked. So we know that this Nancy White is in fact a Revenant. I'm dropping that because I'm pretty sure we're done. I am pretty sure we are done. Jesus Christ, no evidence is hard. Especially when the ghost is not a freezing type. Because when it's freezing, it's not that hard to figure it out. But when it's not freezing, it's a whole different ball game. Let's check. Yep. Objectives are done. She's in that room. She gave herself away by EMF-5ing and ringing the phone a couple of times. So, we're done. No boner, no Luigi. I could have checked for that, but that's not the point of this playthrough anyway. I'm not going for the highest money. I'm going for if it's the ghost right or not. And it sure was a Revenant. Some weird sounds going on. Okay, so, thank you guys. Do I risk Bleasdale?